Hey guys, my name is Shalima. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm going to talk about how you can improve your English in just 1 month. So guys, tell me if you struggle with these four specific problems while speaking in English. If you do, this video is for you. So please stay tuned till the very end of this video. I will show you my method how I learn different languages by following the specific strategies. Guys, if I talk about the schools, the way English is taught in schools is actually a joke. I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, but it is actually a joke because you would end up by getting lots of advice by the teachers, like they just say go read the novels, go read the English newspapers, go through the grammar rules, watch the English news anchors, right? Not right. I tried doing this stuff when I was in a school, and it did not work out for me. In fact, till ninth standard, I was horrible in my English because I was following the traditional way of learning languages. So, guys, I had to devise my own method of learning English. So, by the end of this video, I am hopeful that you would be able to pick up some of the keys, strategies, and points that I am telling you and incorporate that in your own speaking style. So let me structure this video into four specific problems that you might face and how you can overcome that. So the first key problem that you will face in term of speaking in English is that you would say that, hey, the words are not coming in my mind. Therefore, I am not able to speak fluently. So you need to identify that problem as a vocabulary problem. Now, whether you are a beginner, whether you are an intermediate user, or you are an advanced English speaker, you can always work and improve upon your vocabulary. So this tip is relevant for everyone. All right. Now the way English is taught in the schools, they do what consultant usually call it boiling the ocean. You know, and so schools try to teach you literally everything about English. So imagine a circumstances or a scenario where you are just trying to pick up a language and you think about grammar rules. You think about sentences structuring. You think about building vocabulary. It's just mind boggling and it will confuse you and your learning speed will be slow, right? Here I'm not saying that you will not learn anything, but your learning speed will get hampered very, very quickly. So, what you need to do is that you need to follow something called as 80-20 rules. Now, this is again a rule that is followed extensively and religiously by management consultants. And the rule simply says that 80% of the result can be generated by 20% of your effects. So you need to be smart in terms of building your vocabulary first. All right, guys. So what do I mean by being smart in terms of building your vocabulary? So do tell me in the comment box if your teachers have told you this. They would say that, hey, go buy an English dictionary and start memorizing words from an alphabet A and go order wisely. If you want to improve your English speaking skills and if you are looking to build up your vocabulary, so go and mug up the dictionary. It is madness. Of course, it is madness. Because there are 1,72,000 words in English. If you try to learn the dictionary, it is extremely inefficient and it will take you years to accomplish anything in terms of developing a good vocabulary. So, what is it that you should rather be doing? So you should develop your conversational style of vocabulary, So in English, there are approximately 3 to 5,000 words. Is out of 1,72,000, there are a good 3,000 to 5,000 words are frequently used. So these words be called as conversational words and multi-use words. So you should go and pick up and you can get a very easy list on the internet. Just go and Google and type the most frequently used words in English, and you will get a lexicon of 5,000 words. Those are the words that you need to pick up. Now you can be an absolute beginner, that you do not know anything in English, and you can be an intermediate user. You must first pick up these 5,000 words. This is called lexicon words. So you can start speaking English at least and understanding English fast. Because the more and more you would hear these common words, you will be get extremely good at it and using it and contextualizing it and speaking fluently. So, your first step that you need to build up your vocabulary, yes, but you don't need to go and learn the entire dictionary. All you simply need to do is that you need to pick up use words, So, multi use words would be something like beautiful. So, beautiful can be used in multiple contexts. It can be said that this flower is beautiful, or it can be said that this car is beautiful, or it can be said that this painting is beautiful. So you need to pick up these multi-use words first, and get good clarity around it. If you pick single use words like something oregano or something like that, use it might a very limited applicable where you just starting to build up your vocabulary. And so very important point for you to consider, those words are not coming in your mind because you have not developed your vocabulary in a right manner. So you must pick multi-use words, get really good at it, then get on to more advanced levels by picking more complicated stuff as you progress. Don't try to do both the things together. A very easy way to build vocabulary, and this is something that I'm trying to do for my English language as of now, is so I'm trying to memorize most frequently use 1500 words in English. So I use technology for it. So I speak these words out, I record it, I listen to it on my phone. So that is how I am trying to build my vocabulary in English, you know because I was very very weak in English. I don't know how to construct the sentences, where I have to put like was, where I have to put where, you know so I was very very weak in English. But now you can see the change in myself, that I am speaking fluently in front of you all, because to build my vocabulary, to build my confidence from inside. All right, so the way I just use the things in my past, that only the things I'm sharing here. If you like my video, please give thumbs up and let's continue. So guys, if you are weak in English, then your first step should be to build up your vocabulary. Now once you have built your vocabulary, you will run into problem number 2, which is that, hey, I make too many mistakes. That will of course happen because you are moving from vocabulary stage to sentence construction stage. And here you are likely to make a lot of mistakes because you are not familiar with that grammar rules and sentence structuring. Now your school will tell you that, hey, go and mug up Ren and Martin. You have heard that book name. That's one of the best grammar book how out there, and it is correct that it's a very good grammar book, I know. But if you try to memorize Ren Martin again, it will take you years and you will get bogged down south. It's not a very efficient strategy in terms of learning things so fast. Here, what you need to remember is that in order to move towards spoken English, you don't need to have a perfect grammar. It's completely okay to make mistakes. You are speaking and starting out, and if you are a non-native speaker, it's completely okay to make mistakes. You don't need to become that next Shashi Tharoor. It's completely okay to make mistakes. So what do? You simply pick up a grammar book where the concepts are explained in a very very easy way to understand manner, and pick up 100 simple grammar rules that make up the English language. So these would be things like what is subject, verb, agreement, what is preposition, what is adverb, what is adjective. It is not so necessary to go deep in, so you need to pick up this basic level of details by going through a simple book. So the important point from this section is that it is natural, okay, and okay to make mistakes when you are transitioning from that vocabulary building stage to sentence constructions stage. It is perfectly fine. Number two, you don't need to be perfect in term of grammar. When you are speaking things, it's completely okay to make mistakes. Third, and finally, to improve quickly, just go and study 100 and 150 grammar rules. That's it, guys. That's all that grammar that you need to know in English to start speaking in English, and this can be built fairly quickly. So once you build your vocabulary and you understand about sentence construction, so you move on to the intermediate level. Now here is where people get mostly stuck. So pay attention to this section where your problem would be that I know English, but I'm hesitant to speak in English. What you need to do is that you need to create interesting learning exercises for you. For example, there is a technique that I call visualization. So for example, once your vocabulary is built and you know a little bit, the sentence construction, I'll start analyzing some pictures. For example, here is a picture for you to take a look at it, and I will start commenting on it. All right. So I see that, hey, this is a funny picture of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is one of the most celebrated picture in the world. Like that, I will do a 45-second speaking exercise on it. You can take another picture or painting, or you can just comment on that in English. All right. It could be any picture. It could be any picture of your choice. It could be nature's picture. It could be any actors. It could be any picture. All right. So similarly, you can start watching English movies with subtitles or listening to English commentary. So all these exposures exercise will help you. And now come on the final stage, guys, and this is what differentiate intermediate users and advanced users. You might have met a very intelligent people. They would say that I know all the grammar rules, I have a very good vocabulary, and but I don't feel confident enough. So the best way to overcome this weakness, that you should go and speak with people in English. You go and speak with native speakers. Nothing like it. That will gives you a lot of confidence, guys. I'm assuring you. It will give you a lot of insights in terms of how English conversations takes place. You know, it will build your confidence. Once you speak English, your English definitely comes from your mouth. Maybe it will not correct, but of course you are going to speak English. All right. Once you do the mistakes, and after doing the mistakes, you will correct yourself. If you're not going to correct yourself, if you're not going to speak, then you will not to know that your mistakes. All right. So I hope these four strategies which I have shared in this video, you like it. If you like, please give thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to share my videos to persons those who need this stuff. So thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.